I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. This is where I talk about twin flame consciousness and apparently saber-toothed tigers as well today. So this is the reading for the air signs for April 2022, and we're going to start with Gemini. And if anybody wants to get a reading or do a session or anything like that, all my details are in the description box below. So let's have a look at Gemini. So they're saying you've got a busy month. You're going to have to, they're talking about, it's a good job you're a twin sign, because you're going to need to have two versions of yourself this month. You're going to be so busy doing stuff. Right, let's get some cards out. Justice, 2, duality. So yeah, you're going to have a lot to do, a lot of thinking, a lot of mental work, very precise, they're saying. It's quite a serious month for you. So serious in terms of using your intellect, quite focused. Really good, really powerful, like shining a powerful light on things, but very mentally focused in a good way. And let's get another one out. 2 of Pentacles. They're talking about you kind of slicing things with a knife intellectually. So cutting to the core, laser vision, that's what they're saying, stuff like that. Maybe there is some kind of legal thing coming up that you're going to have to deal with, some of you. Certainly feels like that. Yeah, something to do with contracts for some as well, like dealing with contracts. And finding the truth about something as well for some of you. So it's going to be different for everybody, but I do feel it's a really strongly intellectual energy for all of you in some way. It also feels like it's maybe something that you really would prefer to not have to be doing. That it's just time consuming and it's not really fun. But everything's got its place. So everything has its own momentum, its own reason for existing. That is beyond the physical that is manifesting. So this is about bringing your twin flame process into alignment somehow. So it feels like you're having to, you are having to operate from the masculine energy in its highest, they're saying, as though it's an art form. So ego, mental energy, in its detriment is fear. And it's like moaning and complaining and worrying and stressing and seeing everything as negative, right? But masculine energy in its highest calling point is a really profound sense of justice. It is it's laser vision. It's seeing through like loopholes in things that would prevent people from having freedom, stuff like that, because higher energy is all about people's individuality and freedom and their right to that. So masculine energy in its highest form is to slice through the chains of enslavement, of human enslavement, in whatever way that human is enslaved. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be going on social media and like fighting a battle and speaking out, something like that, and calling something out. Anything that's going on like this for you. I mean, I am seeing a man as I'm seeing it as well, but it's kind of like I always read for the feminine, because the feminine are the ones that watch these videos. So your calling, basically, you're being called to action this month, is to rise higher in your vibration of authenticity and speak out from a place of mental agility, sharpness, and cut something loose, like maybe even cut something down to size. You know, like there's all these beliefs that grow, that are false beliefs, that are keeping people in fear and pain, and it feels like you slicing through some like great big. If you see all those beliefs that are out there, like trees, like you're slicing some trees down, like you're chopping them down like swiftly. So it could be that you're just vocalizing some truth out there somehow. And as again, you know, there could be this. It could be you're sitting in an office with a solicitor and they're trying to tell you something and paint it bleaker than it is. And you know how sometimes, not always, but sometimes they can try and tie you in knots, right? Knots of misunderstanding. So things stay at standstill and they don't go anywhere. And sometimes you sit there. This is anybody, not just a Gemini, but you know, because they're a solicitor and you're not. And people sit there and they're like, okay. And they're thinking, well, I don't know, that doesn't sound right, it doesn't feel right, but I'm going, okay, because they're the solicitors, so they should know. But ultimately, it doesn't matter what they are. It's like if you feel something and you want to say it, you say it. So you say, no, hang on a minute, I think you've got that wrong, and I feel like I'm being tied in knots, and this is going to go nowhere. So let's just slice through all that crap and get to the point of it and get it dealt with. So it could be that's coming up for you. Anyway, it's all about your twin flame process, and it's all about bringing them into the light, because that's what we've got there. Two of Pentacles, uneven, and justice, and light. And the mind, Four of Swords. And this is kind of something going out. So maybe something that was a struggle, maybe something that you were seeing all around you, like in the truth out there in the social media. Everybody's talking about it like it's a given. Everybody's talking about it like it's already happened. And then you come in with some kind of ninja warrior with your sword, and you're like, no, because you've all got it wrong. Because actually, can't you see this? And they're all like, oh, and they all wake up. Or, something like that. Or in your own personal situation. But it's all about rising higher into the light. There we go, Five of Swords, the ending of the dark and the coming of the light, and the ending of the battle. And there you are with your sword, after slicing through some trees of maybe deliberate misunderstanding as well, is what it feels like. Some kind of contrived misunderstanding that's out there, or in your personal life. All right, so next we're going to look at Libra. So let's look at Libra. Okay, so I've got like the Page of Cups upside down, and then there's some kind of ball of sunlight. It looks like a moving ball of light above the upside down page's feet. Momentum. It could be talking about picking up momentum. I feel like it's about something to do with obstacles being deleted, like fast moving ball of light, just the sun moving faster, some kind of resolution that's a symbol of as well, because sun is resolution as it moves quickly, clearing through, burning through. Let's get a card out and have a look. Queen of Pentacles. So that's a physically formatted feminine version of a twin flame. So whether you're a man or a woman, it's a feminine version in the physical, but this is a really grounded feminine energy. So whether that's talking about you, Libra, or about your twin flame, or it's talking about you because you're the feminine, read for the feminine, so it'll be talking about you. So grounded, very grounded energy. Three of Cups, happiness and joy. Very good energy this month for Libra. Seven of Cups. They just said illusions. Seven of Cups is emotions, lessons around emotions. They said illusions. So we got you here grounded in happiness and joy. So it's like it feels like these whatever emotions you felt, maybe they're going to feel like they were not real or something this month. Like you're going to feel free of all of your any detrimental emotions that you've ever felt. So anything that you've ever felt anything about that harmed you, because you know how it's your own feelings that harm you. Ultimately, once you let go of things, things can't harm you anymore. So, and it's maybe you let go of everything. So you're no longer feeling anything around anything that's ever harmed you, or that you've let yourself harm yourself with feeling about it. Right? Let's get another out. Page of Swords. Messages. The brain as well. The little brain, so it's like the ego. Let's get one more out. Libra. Reunion. So it feels like all self-harm is leaving. Emotions, the little mind, messages, impulses, and reunion. Well, your happiness and joy is your inner child, and Six of Cups is the inner child reunion as well, which is paramount to your physical reunion with your twin flame. You first of all have reunion inside yourself with your own inner child, which is your twin flame inside of you, how they exist inside of you as well. So your reunion this month then with your inner child, and this is your adult self. The Queen of Pentacles is your adult self, but you can only have a grounded adult self. You can only be a grounded adult self once you have reunified with your own inner child, and that happiness and joy that exists as a child, right? And once all the detriment of any emotion that's made you feel bad, and that's your own allowing yourself to feel about it. Ultimately, there's a lot, isn't there? First of all, things make you feel bad because they've happened, or they're happening, right? They're happening and they're making you feel bad, or maybe they happen and you don't feel bad till after they've happened, and then you look back at them and continually, and you still feel bad about them because you're looking back at them, and when you look back at something, you might as well still be going through it. So you're still feeling as bad as if they were going through it, even though it's not happening anymore. That's just the human endeavour, right? Human, she's human, right? But essentially in this process that you go through, it's a process of let go. So you get to a point where no longer looking back and no longer feeling anything that happened once before, and no longer reminding yourself through your mind of anything that ever harmed you, and no longer acknowledging it in your own self, so you can no longer feel it anymore. So you're no longer bringing it to your own attention to remind yourself of it. So that all slips away. So you're only in happiness and joy where you're completely reunified with your own inner child, which is your twin flame, basically. And once you're reunified there, Devil, what you draw towards you from that, energetically, Two of Wands, relationship, new road forward, relationship, nine of Wands, the wounded masculine, end of the process, destiny, masculine energy, King of Wands, separation, clarity. Your mind, I could go on forever, couldn't I? Drawing to you energetically, what love comes from love, on the horizon, process, completion. Right, so so it feels like you're relocating inside yourself. You see, you can only be this harmonized adult. So when people talk about physical human beings, right, the ones that are no longer children, the adults, you know, when you're a child and you look at an adult and you think they all have got everything sorted out and they know everything. And it isn't until you become an adult you realise it's really not like that at all, right? And actually, then what you have to do as an adult is not what you think all the adults do when you're a child. You have to actually revisit you have to find your own inner child again. So it's children that are right, and it's adults that are wrong. And it's all topsy-turvy, isn't it, in a topsy-turvy world. Anyway, that's the end of that one. Right, so where were we? Gemini, Libra. Yeah, so you can only be a stable adult once you've reclaimed your inner child. So it is a topsy-turvy world. So why not just be your inner child and hang on to your inner child forever? Why don't they teach us that? Of course they should teach us that. But it's not the feminine way, is it? It's a masculine way. Okay. So the next one that we're going to look at is Aquarius. So let's look at Aquarius. All right, so they're talking about splashdown for you this month. I've got this, what looks like a pit of fire, and I've got all these people looking down into it. Like maybe you're going to emerge from there or something's going to emerge. King of Pentacles, masculine, made manifest. Page of Cups, love. Transformation, death card. And the King of Cups, which is again masculine, it's masculine heart. So King of Pentacles, manifest masculine, transformation around love and the heart of the masculine. So for Aquarius, what's this mean then? Let me just get this. Two of Swords. Right. It feels like Aquarius, for some of you, you are going to get some kind of sign of your twin flame emerging into the physical this month. I feel though it's maybe not the full show, right? Like it's maybe you're going to see something on social media, or you're going to hear something from somebody, or even it could be that you see someone that looks like them, because all masculine energy comes through the physical, right? So you can see if you're in this which is mastery of the heart, right, twin flame process, where the masculine itself, the masculine energy is starting to come into the heart. You can see when that happens, you get like splashes into the, like if you think about the physical matrix as somebody painting loosely, like Jackson Pollock. So you get it being splashed around, right? Like the energy splashes around into the physical, which is why anything can manifest at any time. So masculine energy manifesting as someone that looks like your twin, somebody that looks at you the way that your twin used to look at you, some sign that your twin is emerging from beyond the illusion, because this is transformation of love, right? And this is head versus heart. So ego would have it, right? Ego, masculine energy, concrete, people that don't believe in energy, people that think that this is it, this is all there is, that kind of thing, right? Would have it that there was nothing like that could ever happen. So anytime that something like that happens, something miraculous, they look at it and they're like, no, that didn't just happen. That didn't just happen, because that can't happen, because this reality is concrete. You see what you get, and you get what you see, and that's it. And it's all, nothing's saying anything. There's no signs, there's no synchronicities. But of course, it's not like that at all, because everything here in the physical manifestation is merely an illusion, a manifestation of vibration. And vibration is caused by emotion and thought. So it is a Jackson Pollock reality we are in. It is a splashdown, a splatter effect of everybody's thoughts and feelings. So anything can manifest at any time through that. So you've got two people here in a twin flame connection, thinking and feeling, and a lot of the time thinking and feeling about each other. And thinking and feeling about each other, not because they want to, but because they have to, because they're in a twin flame connection, which is a process of manifesting from vibration into the physical reality, that connection. So they are guided and they are prompted into thinking and feeling about each other, which is why it's a let go, but it's not a let go. Right? And again, you've got the head over heart, which the head is the masculine, the heart is the feminine, and the head in the masculine of the twin flame saying, no, this can't be. I must stop thinking about this person. And why am I thinking about this person? I can't possibly think about this person, right? But the fact that it's not concrete, it is an illusion, and they are manifesting what is vibrational, whether they want to or not. So it's breaking down the concrete, basically, inside of them. So sometimes they're coming into the heart, and when they come into the heart and the mind create manifestation, they're going to manifest into your reality. But sometimes it won't be them. It will be someone that looks very like them. It will be somebody who speaks like them, that looks like at you like they used to look at you, that talks like them, that walks like them, that is in essence a version of them, a manifestation of them, because it's a mutable reality. It's not concrete. So one person isn't one person. One person is many, many different things. One person can be anybody. I have myself actually, in fact, sat here at one time and became somebody else completely for a space of time. So, exactly. So it's completely mutable, as are we. There is no concrete. So for you, Aquarius, this is going to be something like that happening this month. So only you will know what that is when you see it, I guess. But it's going to be different for everybody. And miracles are miracles, right? So it's going to be something miraculous that you see or hear or experience, that is just like, oh my God, I can't believe. It could be something like somebody says something to you that's an exact thing that your twin once said, and something like that. Everything's connected as well in terms of, so much things that you've put in your vibration that you want to happen, that are going to happen one way or another, that's going to be brought to you somehow. Anyway, so could be that as well, actually, because everything's a manifestation of twin flame consciousness that comes into your reality. That's a miracle, is a manifestation of that consciousness. That's what people call the signs and the synchronicities. It's miracles, right? It's like that couldn't possibly be because it's concrete reality, but of course it isn't. And the job of twin flame process is to bring you into awareness and complete and utter ownership of the truth of the reality, that it is not that, and that everything is mutable, and miracles happen all the time. So miracles occurring, basically. All right, that's it for now. So that's it for this month, and lots of love. Take care. Have a good month. See you next time. Bye.